Okay, so the solutions to the quiz. Question 1, calculate the perimeter of this sector by using exact values, and then we've also got to do it by rounding to one decimal place. Alright, so let's start off by doing the exact values. To work out the perimeter, remember perimeter is the distance around the outside. So first of all, we've got to work out, it's kind of like getting a circumference. So the perimeter for this one, if we were doing a circumference, the formula would be 2 pi r, okay? But we don't want a whole circle. That would be for a whole circle, if we extended that around the whole way. But we don't want a whole circle. We only want 60 degrees out of 360 degrees of that. So what we've got to do, to get our equation for this, we go 60 over 360 multiplied by 2 pi r. Now, 2 pi r in this case is 3. Now, that part there, that only gets us that curved part. Okay, so we've got 60 out of 360 multiplied by 2 pi r, or 2 pi times by the radius, which is 3. But then we also need to add on an extra 2r. So we need to go plus 2 lots of 3 to get that distance. Now, the start of I and 2, 1 and 2, is kind of the same thing. But with exact values, what we mean is leave it in terms of pi, so don't actually work out what it is on the calculator. So let's just have a look here at how we can simplify this expression and leave it in terms of pi. Well, let's get rid of, we can simplify that way. We can also simplify by saying, okay, let's see, 6 goes into 6 once, 6 goes into 36 6 times. Okay, so we've simplified that fraction a little bit. Now, I'm just going to rewrite what we've got here now. Now, that part there can go on the top of this fraction over 6. So we've got 2 pi times by 3 over 6. Now, 2 pi times by 3 is really 6 pi. So I might rewrite that as 6 pi over 6 now. So that's for that whole bit there. That whole bit there becomes 6 pi over 6. And then after that we've got plus 6. Now 6 pi over 6, well, those 6's there can cancel as well. 6 over 6 is 1. So really, in exact form, this will be pi plus 6. Now, that's our answer for part 1 using exact values. For part 2, we've just got to work out the perimeter by putting that in on the calculator. So, or really, we could have put this whole thing here in on the calculator to get our answer. But we get out a calculator and go pi plus 6. It says 9.1415, so on and so forth. Now it says to one decimal place, so we're going to say that's 9.1 millimetres. And that's rounded to one decimal place, and that's approximately equal to, we should be putting, okay. And then we can also just check that part up the top there. If we put that whole thing on the calculator, you should hopefully also get the same answer. And you do, so we have got the right answer.